I ain't doing this one.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout the Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
He's finally able to slow down all those incoming attacks.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
Into a chop block. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Caught in a bad spot. All the way down.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Setting up for something here. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Driven into the steel steps, and he heads back into the ring. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. He might just be stalling for time here. Reigns with a Superman punch!
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief...
Reigns! The champ delivering when it counts.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
And that shot just busted him open. Blood flowing now.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Reigns hits it!
That's it. The title's going nowhere. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a Superman punch by the Tribal Chief. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
The cover.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
All the momentum is swung to Jey Uso.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Kick right to the gut.
Kick and an uppercut. Oh, right to the chest. Sent flying over to the other ring. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Fisherman suplex. Incredible.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge it,
Sammy's not ready for this. And looking at Jacob Fatu. Oh, what a DDT.
Wow. This could put a stop to Zayn.
look at this. Jacob is holding in.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Looking for a shot to the face, gets them out of that spot. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Axe handle finds its target. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber of their being to be considered the true Bloodline. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots.
Nasty boot by Zayn.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa.
But meanwhile, Zayn.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Super kick. And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better. And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something special here.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. Driven down with a sidewalk slam. Ooh, that's going to make a mark.
He's looking a little battered now. Oh! Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
Entering bracing for it. Swinging neck breaker. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games. Sky high!
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Uso,
That is Jey Uso.
Jey can seal it here.
I don't like it, but in war games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly spear! Spear! Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Super kick! Here we go. Jimmy go.
Uso,
Uso. Splash!
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Oh, did you hear that?
Working to neutralize that arm.
We're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
Smart strategy. And now looking at Jey. And there was some force on that move.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Look at the triple.
Cracking blows in that flying trash can.
Solid punch. What a move. Oh, ouch. Boom. What a shot. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
He's Zayn closing this out.
Oh! The next set training coming to even up the odds. The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
We'll be getting into a dire situation soon.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
But I think those constant attacks to his torso are adding up.
Yeah, well, this could have consequences for his future.
And Jimmy realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything intense.
Yeah, Tonga came prepared for this matchup. Oh, what a hip toss. Head being targeted again, it seems.
Meanwhile, you have Sami Zayn.
Can Jey top rope? Uso splash. Jey nailed all of it. Super kick.
Ascending to the top rope.
Soaring. Uso splash by Jey. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Taking flight.
Oh no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Stiff headlock.
Super kick.
Super kick.
Uso,
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey
Uso, Jimmy Uso splash. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Jacob about to end this fight.
And I'm sure Jey's bloodline didn't like what they saw there.
Yeah, this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
And Tama pays for leaving an opening.
Being set up in the corner for something. Reigns on the money with
Will Jey seal this up?
Here's the cover. He kicks out with force.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this
And Roman can put it away here.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from
And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has
Here
fallen.
are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islander.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits. Able to slip away. Slam down.
Turns that in his favor.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. From the heavens, big time splash.
Wait for it the whole time.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Better hold up on the victory parade.
In Haku with the counter.
Oh, God.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here. Hoisted up into a pile driver. Down to Odin, and a double axe handle smash.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Such an underhanded tactic there. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first... From the heavens! Big body splash from the top.
And he wants more.
Here we go.
Bullseye.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Blast off.
Man, what a splash.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
We thought it was going to be...
He thinks he has it. one.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the tongue and taps out from the excruciating pain.
Here are your winners. Come on. And Haku.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The following match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds,
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
His stamina is getting tested here.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all Bloodline, is there anything special the combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will only be won with a clear mind. A focus on the opponent in front of you instead of the next one through the curtain is paramount. If you're thinking about who's next, you'll lose to who's in front of you now.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
Oh, clothesline! The Rock is laying the smack it down.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for.
He answers right back.
He's pushing back now.
But Tama still has more to do to get this fully in his favor.
Clothesline! He's struggling to stay in this thing.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Oh, directly to the neck.
Up fast, spine buster.
Does he get him here? With elimination, Tama Tonga eliminated. It's out of here.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here.
This is interesting. Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action.
Big clothesline. And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders. And it's The Rock with the reversal. Man. There it is, the People's Punch.
Fatu took some crucial damage there.
And The Rock reminding everyone that he's so much more than just catchphrases and charisma.
And knew what was coming. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack that up here. He goes for the quick pin attempt. And an early kick out.
Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin. Steered away there.
And Fatu gets stopped in his tracks. Clothesline. What a way to get countered.
Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Catches the leg. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
Oh, kick finds it.
out. So close.
Up fast. Spine buster. Down hard.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
The people's elbow. Rock got it. I think it's over.
Is it enough? The cover. That's it. It's over. Patrick's taken out of this gauntlet match.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting. Here's Samu ready to shake things up in this gauntlet. About to Samu is in the worst way now.
Here it comes.
Picture perfect from The Rock.
2. And it's almost time in this gauntlet match.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left. Here's Jimmy entering the fray in this gauntlet match.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth. And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh my gosh!
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
The stomp in every single part of his body. We can see a count out here.
With a counter.
Punch to the stomach connects.
He has to be in a world of hurt here. The Rock telling him what he said his whole career. Just bring it. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
Looks like The Rock is feeling it.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Turns the tide from the knee to the abdomen.
These two have learned each other so well.
Bats with a punch to the gut.
Spine buster! Down hard.
There it is.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Cover! 2 count. Not for
Jimmy
long.
Uso has been
But Jimmy Uso's been eliminated in this gauntlet.
5 more challengers left to go. Can it be done?
Oh, this is interesting. Alpha getting in on this gauntlet action.
Float over. Into a DDT. Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
Alpha's getting shut down at every turn. Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. Alpha had that well scouted.
excellent opportunity for Alpha to shift the momentum.
Could be what Alpha needed to ignite a rally.
Wards that off. What a response.
Ouch.
And Alpha was a step behind there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opened people's eyes to the Rock.
And Alpha unable to gain focus there. Oh, a flurry of strikes.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Getting raided with a succession of strikes.
Things now not going well for Alpha.
Showing exactly why he's the great one.
Uh-oh.
Alpha gets intercepted.
The Rock showing what makes him the people's champ. The Rock trying to ramp things up.
Oh, that right there is classic Rock.
Boom with a DDT.
The Rock, can you smell it?
Alpha's got to start turning the tide somehow.
Alpha is going to look to press on the advantage.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, and he has to tap. Had to do it or risk serious injury.
He got him. Alpha's been knocked out of the gauntlet.
That's an elimination, but this isn't the end of the road. We still have 4 more entrants to go.
Out comes Rikishi, ready for this gauntlet match.
What grace. Float over.
Nice DDT.
Things now not going well for Rikishi.
And the Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni. Here it comes. The Rock has this wrapped up.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
Rock bottom.
Can Rikishi come back from that?
Rikishi coming up short in this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
3 superstars left in this gauntlet match. It could be anyone's game. Next in the gauntlet is Nia Jax. This should be interesting.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Lands a body shot.
Clothesline!
Oh.
And the clothesline.
Looks like The Rock is locked in on his opponent.
Ooh.
Nasty kick. Oh, ouch. Oh, what a kick. Persistent barrage.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Rock. Mind buster.
Down hard.
There he is. Yes.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
There's 2. Hangs on by a thread.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading.
We have a tap out.
That's it. It's over. Nia Jax taken out of this gauntlet match.
And even after this next entrant, there's still another challenger.
Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Naomi entering the match.
Float over. Into a DDT. As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
The Great One has become relentless.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation. There it is, the People's Punch.
Rock. Buster.
Down hard.
Here it comes. Rock bottom, the rock bottom. Nothing more Naomi can do. Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom by the People's Champ.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
2. There it is. The end of the gauntlet for Naomi.
The fun's not over yet. Here's our final entry.
And now it's Maivia entering the gauntlet.
The match.
What grace. Float over to the DDT.
Fight.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
Attack after attack is smothering Peter Maivia.
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
And Peter Maivia is certainly being tested now.
There it is, the People's Punch.
Peter Maivia turns that around.
And Maivia puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Peter Maivia trying to bring the fight back in this one. Thunderous club comes down, very effective.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker.
Oh.
Effective counter.
Oh, turned it into a rocking hit.
Able to fight Maivia off.
Ooh. Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
Counters that with an arm drag.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
The Rock for the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, The Rock!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.